Okay, for today's lesson, we're going to play a pretty tough rudiment. It's called the 4-Stroke Ruff, and it's real challenging. But I put it to the drum set, and just hope you have a lot of fun with it. Okay, so I think one of the hardest rudiments that I had to learn was a 4-Stroke Ruff. And basically, it's what I call the zipper method. If you look at a 4-Stroke Ruff, if you start with the left hand, and the last hit is 4 strokes is an accent, so that would be the accent on the right, and then reversal, the accent would be on the left. Now, as you get that going faster, and this is where I get into what I call it the zipper method, you're going to get into a bounce, but the strokes are going to be alternating, right, left, when you do the bounce. So you start off slow. And what you got to think about when you do the 4-Stroke Ruff, it's just one count. Like on this exercise today, I'm going to apply them to the drum set. I've got the 4-Stroke Ruff on the and 4 in the first measure. If I played that without the 4-Stroke Ruff, it would sound like this. 4 and. Now when I add the 4-Stroke Ruff, it's not going to change in timing, but I'm going to have 4 strokes on that one count on the and. 4 and. So let me show you the first measure, and I'll go real slow. 1 and 2. Now in this exercise, I start all the ruffs starting with the right hand, only because it's easier for me to play it as a drum beat. Then the second measure, slow. 1 and 2. So if I put those two guys together, 1, 2, 1. Faster. Okay, so I made this exercise a 4-measure phrase, and on the 4th measure, I've got 2 different parts to them. So let me show you the first part, and I'll go slow. 1 and 2 and 3. And then the second one, let me do that one slow. 1 and 2. So let me do the first one. I'll do it a few times for you so you get the feel of it. Okay, now the second one. So you notice on the second one, on the 3rd beat, I go into a bounce because of the 30-second notes. Okay, so let me put this pattern together for you. Okay, so then I take those 4 measures and I play them on the cymbal. And the first 2 measures, what I had to do was I had to reverse the sticking. except for the 4-Stroke Ruff. I'm always going to start that with the right hand. And then on the two parts that I do for the fourth measure, I basically kept those the same as far as the sticking goes. Okay, so then another thing is when I do the ruffs, I'm going to be using, part of the ruff is going to be on the toms. So let me go over the first measure for you. 1, 2. Notice I have the hi-hat doing quarter notes. Okay, and then the second measure. 1. Okay, so let me put those two guys together. Okay, so when I get to the fourth measure, notice when I did the ruff the first time, my first hit with the ruff was on the small tom. Well, this one, on the fourth measure on both parts, I'm going to be starting the ruff on the snare, and the left hand's going to be on the tom. So let me do the first pattern for you, and I'll do it slow. 1, 2. Okay, and the second pattern. So if I did the first pattern faster. Second pattern. Okay, so let me do the four measures using the cymbal.